Okay, guys, this is not only a van conversion, it is my blood, sweat, and tear project. By blood, I mean, I don't know how I did this, but I scratched myself. So I'm always scratching myself, I'm used to it. Anyway, I did get the piece off of both sides here. Took this off. This is the leather piece here. This little leather piece came off of both sides. This came off of this side, and another piece came off of this side over here, right here. So the next step I did was I had to take the seat belt off. So this seat belt here that you see right here, it came off. Now I just have to see right here. I have to detach it from the wheel well. And then the wire that I saw here, this wire that was behind here, it's not hooked to anything. It's just sitting here. It's just like this. It's not hooked to anything at all. Someone just had it just sitting in here. So I'm going to find out what this wire is because I may need it for something else. It could be for a backup camera. It could be for anything. I'm going to call the people in, there's a place in Durham, no. Well, they do have one in Durham, and they have one in, Greensboro, North Carolina, that works on these vans. And so I'm going to call them and find out what this wire is for. And if I need it for a backup camera, I'll leave it. If not, then I'll just take it out because it's not hooked to anything. But I'm going to stick it back in here for now until we find out. Because we don't want to throw anything away until we know we're not going to need it. So now the next step is going to be for me to take this piece of loose here. And once I take that from the wheel well, then I'm thinking of keeping this one. There's another one right in here in this section. I'm thinking of keeping that one. The only reason why I'm thinking of keeping it is because, like I said, I may keep this and have this as my, like a deck or my balcony. I'll say balcony. And then let it lay out. And once it lays out, then, it could be like a little balcony section. And then I'll have this just in case I need to put a chair or have someone here that needs like a seat, a seat. So could put a seat right here. And if they need to travel, they can still have a seat belt and be safe. But I will check on that because it's here. And obviously it has passed inspection because all you have to do is hook it up to a wheelchair. So that's what these are. Wheelchair seat belts. So I'm going to check in on that. But right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the other things I'm going to be doing. This is the electrical panel. And the electrical panel here, this is where if I get some solar, I'll see if they have room for the electrical panel to be back inside of here in this little section, like right up in this section here. If not, then I can put a bigger section here, like make this one a little bit bigger, put it over here on this side, and then make that a little bit bigger. But right now, I got to get back to work. I'm hot, I'm sweaty, and I've got to get back to work and see if I can make this thing beautiful. I got to call my makeup person so she can come and pat me down. I'll let you see how it goes later. Okay, this section has the same thing. There was a button here, just like a button there in that section, and a button here in this section. So now I'm going to be taking these buttons off, and then once I take these buttons off, and then I'll be able to pull this piece of paneling down, and then I'm going to make a template of this paneling because I'm going to need another wall back here once I put some insulation up against this section right here because all of this needs to be insulated. Right now it's just straight metal and it's going to be very cold. So I'm going to pull those off and have that ready for the insulation. So I will get back with you. Okay, the same thing for the buttons here, just like the other ones. They just look like they have different nails, like the screw heads, but that's okay. They have the round ones. Still going to use them there, there and down there. I'm still going to use those buttons because I think that's going to be a good idea. And you have to, buy the little button maker. So I might as well use these. And they're good quality. So I'm still going to use these buttons here, the white ones. And I will be using the gray ones as well. To cover the screw heads up, I'm going to find a place to put them. Make a nice design with them. Because what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to do everything on a budget. Yes, I have a Lazy Susan here. And you probably think, well, trying to do it on a budget. I want to make sure that with this conversion, what I want to do is I want to try to buy all the pieces and all the items that's inside the van. Everything under $10. Well, $10 and under. And that means the material in the van. That doesn't mean the electrical equipment. Like if I get any solar or if I have to buy the wires for it. But, hopefully let's say the water tanks and the pumps, whatever I'm going to get. Hopefully that'll be a low price. But I want to do everything under a budget. I really want to stay down low. What I want to do is I'm trying to come in at the whole conversion being under $3,000. Now I know you're probably like, well, it's going to be cheap. When I get finished with it, I'm going to try to make it look like wonderful. Just like the other van conversions that pay a little more. I'm not saying that their stuff is not great. I'm saying it is great. And for people who can't afford it like me, try to get there, we're going to try to do it on a budget. So we're going to see if we can do it on a budget and still have the quality and still have the van looking nice. And then I'm going to let you see it in the end. But anyway, right now I'm going to sign off for now and then I'll get back with you later.